You ever feel really enthusiastic about your plans for something, and you share those plans with somebody that you care about? You say, I'm looking forward to doing this. This is what I'm hope to get out of what this plan of mine is. And they just give you that blank stare. They just look at you like with this like almost empty look in their face, like, okay. And then you can just feel your motivation. You can feel your excitement just drain from your body for some reason, especially like if it's a person whose opinion that you value or that you care about, and you tell them and then they just give you that look. You're like, what the fuck, right? And yourself, or you like, damn, well, I was excited about it, or I thought it was cool, right? I think a lot of people have experienced that. And I think a lot of people surround themselves with people, like, people call them microaggressions. And people have names for everything. I call it bullshit. I'm happy for all my friends, regardless of whatever they hope to accomplish, whether I agree with it or not. And if I can motivate them to try to go for those goals and accomplish those goals, I'm gonna do everything in my power to do that. And I'm never gonna wanna make somebody feel small because they have a dream in something. See, the thing about it is, nobody sees your vision like you see your vision. Not even some people that you care about. But this video at, what time is it? 6:02 in the morning. I'm making this video not to motivate you to get out here and work out. Look, 6:03. Not to get out here and work out. I'm making this video to tell you to surround yourself with better people. People that make you feel good. People that make you feel tall. People that make you feel strong and confident in your goals. Those are the people that you want to surround yourself around. Too often we surround ourselves with people who don't want to see us progress, right? Because if they see you progress, then it makes them look inside and have to challenge what they have to do. They have to make moves. Or they feel good about you being in where you are, even though they're elevating themselves. They're cool with you being down here because they can look down on you to give themselves a false sense of confidence. Those people are spiritual vampires, not emotional vampires, spiritual vampires, because you can have a good time with these people. These people could be your friends. These people could be some of your favorite people. But spiritually, they prey on your downfall. They prey on you not to come up. They do. Or they don't motivate you in a way or back you in a way that is conducive with somebody that is showing actual support. They only do it, you know, let's say you do get some wins. They'll, you know, subtly come around, oh yeah, I always knew you would do that. I always knew. But in reality, no, they didn't. No, they didn't, because when you were trying to get to where you were, they were saying everything but what you needed to hear in order to get to where you're trying to go. Or they didn't give you the support that they gave others who y'all don't even have the same relationship with. And you keep these relationships going forever, right? And like I say, like an emotional vampire, I mean a spiritual vampire, you feed them. Don't do that. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. Let's surround ourselves with people who have similar, like a similar mindset. And I'm not talking about a negative mindset. We can easily find people that have a negative mindset. A mindset similar to ours, people that hate the same things we hate. That is not hard to do. Not hard to do at all. We all can do that. But that don't get you nowhere. Negativity plus negativity don't mean nothing. But if you find somebody that has a positive mindset, a positive outlook on life, like they have goals, ambitions, there's things that they want to do with themselves, and y'all are in a similar wheelhouse especially, y'all gonna go places because y'all are gonna motivate y'all are gonna motivate each other to do better. Y'all are gonna always motivate each other to elevate. I'm gonna tell you, like, the first time I ever saw that, like, straight up, was with my brother and some of my friends from high school, right? They never had no rap background, no rhyming background whatsoever, right? But they got into rap and rhyming and like at the end of high school, right? And of course, at first they sucked, right? But the fact that they were playing off of each other, the fact that they were challenging each other to get better, they got good. Not kind of good, they got amazing, to the point I was like, y'all need to honestly pursue this. One of our friends did pursue it. He made some a little bit of gains, a little bit of leeway in it, but nothing too big. But like not how far they would have went together. If they would have did it together, oh, the sky's the limit. Obviously they had different goals in life and all the other stuff, but imagine if they had a similar goal and they were trying to get to the same place at the same time. That talent that came out of them motivating each other was crazy work. That was the first time I ever saw that. And it always made me like want and yearn. Y'all talk about yearning. Yearn to have people that have a similar interest that I have, right? That want to get up, get out here, be motivated. You know, I'm in a content game. I'm in an animation game. I'm in the video game space and streaming and doing shit like that. It's a lot of people that are into that. I'm not trying to, like, this is not an application like, oh yeah, I'm looking for friends. No, I'm saying I've always wanted to be surrounded by people that have that similar mindset, that similar drive, right? Because it'll motivate me. I'm self-motivated, obviously. I get up, I get out here and I do it. But imagine somebody challenging me to do better. Imagine my homies doing what I'm doing, but they doing something different. And I'm doing something different than what they doing. And we playing off of each other. You see how that works? That's how people get rich. It ain't because, look at any of these cliques. I don't give a fuck if they from they from the hood, like the old rap cliques that came out of Chicago, right? Motivated each other. All these new streamer people, what do? Y'all say, oh, they just do these collabs and stuff. They motivate each other. That's motivation to create content, to create stuff, to make things happen. You understand? To make moves. And if they can't come up with ideas on their own, they play off of each other in order to make these moves happen. That's how this shit works. Everybody want to say, oh, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, but they're not doing a goddamn thing. Those are the type of people you don't want to surround yourself with because they always saying what they wouldn't do. All right, well, what would you do differently? Tell me what you would do differently, then we can start there and do that. We can start from fucking there. You do this differently, then show me how you do this differently. Then we can make money together. But no, they don't have no suggestions. Just say, I wouldn't do it like that. But the people that you saying that you wouldn't do it like are making money. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They obviously doing something. You know what I'm saying? Can we not mimic what they're doing a little bit? Can we not get a little bit of what they got? Y'all ain't motivated to do that. Now y'all don't watch none of this shit, and y'all don't get motivated to try to get something out of it. That's crazy to me. That is crazy work. Like I say, broke niggas hang around broke niggas. Losers hang around losers. Change your circle. Negative people will try to keep you in your place because they're fucked up. They fucked up in their mind, and they can't see, oh, I couldn't imagine myself doing that. So like I say, how the fuck can they see your vision? How the fuck can they see your vision? They don't even have a vision. Nobody's meant to see your vision. You feel me? It's just ridiculous, bro. A lot of times what's keeping you anchored in place is the people that you surround yourself around. That's it, 1000%. Sometimes you don't have a choice with those people that you surround yourself around, and sometimes you absolutely freaking do. You understand? It's like, it's always like that. We down here on Fremont early in the morning. Motherfuckers is like up. You know what I'm saying? Turn the camera around just a little bit. Here we go. You know what I mean? You know? A lot of people that stay stuck on the stoop, who they stuck on the stoop with? Other niggas that stuck on the goddamn stoop. That's the fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? You want some money, surround yourself with people that got some fucking money. Stop surrounding yourself with, I'm starting to learn from some of these fucking hoes, bro. These hoes, they got it right. You're like, oh, I'm gonna surround myself with men that got money. I'm gonna get this out of life, and I'm gonna get this out. Well, they're around people with money. Of course they're gonna receive gifts for their services, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to being surrounded by niggas that ain't got not a goddamn thing, bro. And you ain't got shit, they ain't got shit, and y'all just playing off each other not having shit. And now a nan nigga is motivating the next nigga to get to the next level. Everybody just saying, oh, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do this. But it's always talking about, oh, these people got it because somebody gave it to them. No, some people will literally get up and get out there and get it every goddamn day, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Some people break the complacency thing. Some people get out there and they want things out of life, and they know what it takes to get there, and they know that shit ain't gonna be easy. Surround yourself with those people. People that go to college. A lot of times the best experiences that people get out of college ain't the goddamn education. It ain't. Because if it was, this world would be a better place. Well, the best experiences people get out of college is the networking, the friendships, the long-lasting bonds that they form, and the people that motivate them to do better. Not just in career, but just in life in general. You go to school with somebody that becomes something, it motivates you to be something. Or you see them on a path to doing something, it motivates you to do something. If you're surrounded by busters that ain't doing shit, what, like, how's that gonna motivate you? It's gonna keep you in this low vibration and fucking and messed up in your head, like, oh yeah, I can never get this, I can never get that. The only reason you can never get it is because in your head you're telling yourself, I'm never gonna get it. I can't. I won't. It's never. All that negative shit, of course not. It's all you telling the universe. You're spelling that shit into the universe. I'm telling you that shit because I was that person. Always telling myself, oh, this ain't gonna happen, or ah man, if I only, or this is the reason I can't, da-da-da. That's an excuse at a certain point. Yeah, it may be the reason, but okay, now find a solution as to why or how you can get out of that, right? And if you're around positive people, or there are positive people influencing you, they get you out of that mindset. They help you get out of that mindset. They tell you all right, this is where your strengths are. Your goals are not crazy. This is how you focus them. You know what I'm saying? And if they have resources that can help you, they're not gonna ever gatekeep those resources. They're gonna pull from those resources to help you get to the next level as well, because those people care about you. Those are your real friends. You know, you ever see like why so many rich friends, like their friendships last a lifetime, the kids go on trips, the kids get married to each other. It's not just because, oh, it's the money that bonds them. No, it's the mindset. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. And it's keeping negative bullshit out of that group in order for y'all to stay successful, in order for y'all to stay on top and stay making money and stay and get to the next place. That's what it is. When I heard that thing about, yeah, I can't have, like, the reason it's hard for me to have friends is because a lot of like grown men, they're not talking about making money together. They're not. It's all about, oh yeah, did you see the game? Oh yeah, da-da-da. Oh fucking, did you play Call of Duty? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I played that shit, bro. We can play that shit tonight. But like, when we playing that shit tonight, hey, let's stream. Let's talk about some of the shit we talk about. Let's stream that shit. You know, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see how much we weigh. Now, take in mind, I am wearing a 10-pound vest. I'm not wearing the 20-pound. I didn't want to wear that today. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Let's see. All right. All right. So it's gonna be whatever this is minus 10. All right. 177. All right. Okay. All right. I'm okay. I'm trying to get to 190. Y'all know that. I'm trying to get to 190. 190. I feel like I'm at victim weight right now. People feel like they can try me, and I don't like that. I don't like being at victim weight. I don't like being a skinny mini. But anyway, y'all, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Yeah, get out there, get it, surround yourself with people who want to get it as well, and you will go further in life. For the people that are stuck where they stuck, they're not gonna get you nowhere. They're gonna keep y'all exactly where y'all are. That's where, you know what I mean? And I'm not blaming this. This is not my life. Cause I've always been a negative Nancy in my speak. I'm admitting that. You know, but I've always supported my friends and their goals. I've always hyped them the fuck up. I've never been negative about their goals. Even when some of the stuff that they were into is like, oh yeah, I think that's kind of like, never did that to them. Never want them to feel small. Even sometimes when I felt like, okay, you're gonna go this route instead of this route, you know what I'm saying? I will make suggestions as a friend, but ever just dumping on something that one of your homies wants to do, or, you know, especially if it's something positive or they feel like it's gonna elevate them, and just because you don't see the vision, right? I'm not gonna dump on that because I don't see it, right? There, you know, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I see so many negative people, so many people surround themselves with negative people and they end up dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Look at the, and sometimes it ain't even just negative people. Sometimes you gotta be able to read the energy. Look at this Nolan Wells, this kid in Mississippi this past weekend, July 4th, black kid, all white friends, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, but be cautious. Don't be a nigga in Mississippi with all white friends going to an isolated island. Come the fuck on. Like, I know you may know these niggas, but there's some history, right? You can't just ignore that shit just because, right? You gotta like, I gotta feel that energy. But you know, you gotta surround yourself with friends that you know ain't gonna leave you out to dry. It ain't gonna leave you fucked up, you know? Like, ain't gonna leave you getting jumped. I know, like with us, like when we were growing up, if you came back, like I remember like one of our homies, he got into it, right? And some niggas, some bangers was about to fucking jump him and shit. And one of the homies just act like nothing was happening, and the other homies came up to fight, like, because you're not about to get jumped. The homie that didn't act like nothing was about to happen, like nothing was going on, he's been ostracized for years. He never lived that shit down. He never lived that bitch move shit down. You know why? Because he didn't back up the homies. Yeah, niggas could have got shot. I get it, but you back up your friends, bro. You don't lead them out to dry to get fucking clapped up by themselves, and then just, you know what I mean? You don't lead them on the river by their goddamn self. You don't do that. That ain't how we grew up. We didn't grow up like that. We didn't lead nobody. We brought everybody. If I got into it, they got into it. You feel me? It wasn't no, oh, yeah, that nigga got into it, I'm gonna go ahead and dip. Nah, bro, like that's bitch shit. Oh, we went out to the river with Jeremy. Jeremy can't swim. Jeremy didn't come back. We don't know where Jeremy is. That's an unacceptable answer. My mom would have never accepted an answer like that from nobody I know. But anyway, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. I hope y'all got something from this, because I think this is an important message more important than almost anything I've said so far. Surround yourself with good people. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.